We are live and we are direct. This is how simple this strategy can be if you follow it. We are not here to deceive anybody. This is the strategy. The question is, are you willing to know it? Can you follow it the way it's supposed to be? Follow it. Look at this. This is my entry point. This is my entry point. This is my profit. It's counting. It's counting. It's counting. Look at it. It's counting. Look at it. It's counting. Watch here and watch here. You can use it to raise any capital. You can use it. It's as simple as that. Look at it. It's as simple as that. Look at it. The market is just breaking out. It has not even broken out completely. But I told you that this thing must touch here. So when am I going to close this trade now? I'll be closing this trade. Watch here. Watch, it's about to touch this place now. So if the market break out there, that means I'll be closing when it touch this place 20. That is where I should be closing. So I'm expecting this one now to drop, even though it may go a little bit up like this before it will drop. But this is how simple the strategy can be. We are not faking things here. The challenge people are having is when they don't analyze market completely. This is the challenge they're having. Look at it. I can't deceive people. Do you see it? This is it. So we are not afraid. We are not afraid to do things. GDFS is on the game. So we don't talk what we don't do. Look at it. Look at it. It's still counting. And will continue to count. Just this last strategy I dropped. So take time, practice it on your demo, and be patient enough. You will see the magic. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. This one is for catching spikes, but for you to use it to do other things like Skyping, it's very simple. This is crashed 500. It's very, very simple. Immediately the thing touched. Once the thing touched, like as it crossed here now, from here, this is 5 minutes. You have, look at it, it crossed. What you should from here is spiked. Can you see it? So anytime the pink line touched 90 levels, you should be expecting a spike. Do you see it? You should be expecting a spike. So one of the challenge people are having is lack of patience. When they enter trade, few trade or thereabout, they will jump out from the market. It's not good. You need to enter trade. Like as it's counting, some people will rush to close. This market can get you up to, it can comfortably give you $20 or around $14. It's money. This is it. So I'm just trying to raise this capital. Look at it. Do you see it? So let's check what happened to 1 hour time frame. Do you see? Look at it here. Look at it here. Look at it here. Do you see? Do you see? So if this particular bearish candle can open to this level, which means this one here now will cross down to this place. So if it crosses down to that place, that means because it needs to come to this place and make a curve like this. By so doing, it now gives me an opportunity to do Skyping. So for this one, I'm catching spikes now. That is how simple this strategy can be. And anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. So what gives me the conviction before I enter this trade? First, the pink line touched this area. So as it touched this area, I waited for it to cross down to 80. So when it crossed to 80, I entered because there is a cross here. So I took this very distance, and now I'm expecting this breakout from 1100, which this one has given me a signal that it may break out. So if this thing break out, that means I will be landing to this direction. If I hold this thing till tomorrow with this zoom level or towards midnight around 2 or thereabout, I will be closing my trade somewhere here, except the market reversed somewhere here, or that this one now decide to make a move like this. So whichever way, I am ready for it. But from my indicators here, it's giving me a signal that something is dropping. That's how simple the market can be. Anybody can do it. This strategy works. This strategy is super. This strategy works. This strategy works, man. It's good. You too can do it. It's good. So, and for you, like I said earlier, for you that want to do scalping, avoid entering trade when the thing has never crossed completely. So if you know your candlestick pattern, you should know that the condition of your trade from your higher time frame gives you a conviction that what you are seeing on a lower time frame, though it's possible for you to enter, but it's not giving you a confirmed short trade that you should enter. So until these things, watch what happened here. It tried to enter, but it did not. So in such a case, you stay off until you see one bullish movement from your higher time frame. You are not sure that the market will give you what you are looking for. That is how it is. It's not a magic. It's not a magic. Some people believe that market can be manipulated. Believe me, when you are sure of the market, you can detect if it is manipulated or not. Before you say the market is being manipulated, first and foremost, check completely if you analyze the market carefully from higher to lower trend. Look at it. So this is how market works. When I enter this trade here, when I entered this trade at this very place, this is where I entered my trade. It first got to this place. It was a loss here, here, here. It spiked and I was still holding till here, and I was still holding. This is how it is. So you don't just enter trade, you see red and you're out of the market immediately. No. Once you analyze the market, I did it because I know too well that this market here has a possibility, a probability of pulling back. So that is a chance. So use 1 minute and your 5 minutes, possibly your higher time frame, to do the analysis completely. Then follow the strategy as I give you instructions, and you'll see the miracle. So make sure you do it carefully, and once you are careful to do it, you will never make a mistake in it. That is how it is. That is how simple it is. That is how simple it is. Anybody can do it. Anybody. When I mean anybody, anybody can do it. So study the strategy, try it on your demo, find out if you can apply this strategy alone. If you can apply it alone, you can carefully trade with it. I'm telling you, you can carefully trade with it and you will make money. That is true. You can use it to raise any capital carefully. That is it. So let me give you the indicators once again for those who don't know. Moving average, trend, exponential, close, choose color of your choice. Second one, 10, exponential. That is it. The third one, 21. The one, anyone, you can use it. So then the relative strength index, 7. For those who are asking me that they are not seeing the levels, this is the levels. Remember that it is these levels that we are using on that on this one, average directional movement index. This is what we are using. So please apply those things carefully. The period is 14. Okay, the period is 14. So the moving average is 3. That is how simple it can be. So anybody can do it if you are ready for it. Like what is about to happen here now. Some people will try to enter trade at this very position now. Some people will try to enter trade, but you don't need to enter trade because number one, this pink line has not come across this place. Until it comes across this place, and you see balance before it's crossing over to this place, it has started crossing over, because there is a resistance level here now. No matter how little resistance level can be, if you don't have enough equity, it can bring a frustration. It could be a frustration to you. So what you need to do is for you to be very, very careful, because this market can still drop here now, one again, to form a support zone, to form this thing, so that each time it will move, it will not have a stamina, it will not have a strong momentum for it to push. It will just be like forming three ladders for it to push. That is it. By so doing, this thing has happened. Then before that will happen, then that means that the candle on 1 hour time frame have decided to make a bullish movement. So if this candle is not making a bullish movement, which means that if it decides to make a bullish movement, which means that the confirmed movement in 1 minute time frame will be accurate. But in this place now, what I'm seeing is something that can drop a little back. That is what I'm seeing here. So just check 5 minutes and see that this candle in 5 minutes, that the momentum for this thing to go up like that is not that strong. That is it. So what do? You stay clear. You don't enter for spike until you confirm that. For now, you don't enter for spike until you confirm that this thing have decided to break out completely from this moving average 100 levels and keep dropping. Otherwise, it may get to this level, it may get to this moving average 10 before it will start pulling down again. So in such case, what you need to do is to stay clear, analyze the market carefully, enter when you should supposed to enter, and by so doing, you can trade and trade comfortably. All right, so it's not magic, it's real. It's real. It's not magic. It's real. It's real. It's not magic. I have different accounts. I have different one, different them. So sometimes when we want to try how comfortable an account can be, we can start with even $4 to start growing. That is how we test. So any forex trader can do this if you are careful. So I want to give you this opportunity. Try it and see how powerful it can be. You yourself can do it. You can do it. If you backtest, you can do Skyping. You can also do this thing. Anytime you see all this crossing, anytime you see this thing touch mostly from a higher time frame, it's an opportunity for you. You can do it. You can do it. Okay? You can do it. So try and identify the right entry point and enter your trade to enjoy your market. See you.